By Philip Whiteside. News reporter. Satellite images have emerged that allegedly prove Rohingya villagers were torched after Myanmar said clearance operations had ceased. The pictures from Human Rights Watch HRW appear to show burnt-out patches of ground where buildings used to stand. HRW says the images reveal that at least 288 villages have been partially or totally destroyed by fire in northern Rakhine State in Myanmar since 25 August 2017, when the latest wave of violence against the minority began. At least 66 of those villages were burned after 5 September. HRW claimed the date after which the country's leader Aung San Suu Kyi said there were no armed clashes and no clearance operations. She said in a live televised speech on 18 September, since 5 September, there have been no armed clashes and no clearance operations. Image multiple villages in Maungdaw Township on fire on the morning of 15 September. HRW We are concerned to hear that numbers of Muslims are fleeing across the border to Bangladesh. We want to find out why the exodus is happening. We would like to talk to those who have fled, and those who have stayed. More than 50% of villages of Muslims are intact and are as they were before the attacks took place. More than 500,000 Rohingya minority Muslims have fled across the border to Bangladesh to escape what they say is brutal treatment at the hands of Myanmar's security forces. Sky News has heard accounts of the rape and torture of Rohingya refugees in Myanmar, and Foreign Office Minister Mark Field has said it is increasingly accurate to describe what is happening in the country as ethnic cleansing. Video Rohingya women speak of torture and rape. Myanmar's media has reported that the clearance operations were to uncover terrorist training camps in the Maungdaw Mountains in Rakhine State. Human Rights Watch analyzed a total of 866 villages in Rakhine State and found that up to 90% of villages were destroyed in some sub-areas between 25 August and 25 September. In many places, satellite imagery showed multiple areas on fire, burning simultaneously over wide areas for extended periods, HRW said. Many of the villages had both Rohingya and another ethnic group, the Rakhine, living in separate, segregated communities. They found the Rakhine-occupied areas were left untouched by the fires. Video Rohingya I watched my children drown. The government of Myanmar, also called Burma, has claimed that insurgents and the Rohingya themselves have been responsible for the fires, but has offered no evidence to support such claims, the group said. The NGO said it had carried out interviews with more than 100 refugees who have fled the townships alleged to have been badly burned, none of which suggested Rohingya were responsible. Phil Robertson, HRW's Deputy Asia Director, said these latest satellite images show why over 500,000 Rohingya fled to Bangladesh in just 4 weeks. The Burmese military destroyed hundreds of Rohingya villages while committing killings, rapes, and other crimes against humanity that forced Rohingya to flee for their lives. Video charities struggle with scale of Rohingya crisis. The shocking images of destruction in Burma and burgeoning refugee camps in Bangladesh are two sides of the same coin of human misery being inflicted on the Rohingya. Concerned governments need to urgently press for an end to abuses against the Rohingya and ensure that humanitarian aid reaches everyone in need. A statement on the Myanmar London Embassy website says it is closed on Wednesday for the Deepavali holiday.